this is Kim and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little project here that is for a YouTube hop. It is a group of friends that I met on Instagram. Our coordinator is Cecilia at Valley Oak Paper. I will list everybody in the box who's participating in the hop this month. Our theme for this month is New Beginnings. So for me, that means a few things. Florals always kind of are spring, new beginnings, that time of year. And one of the things for me is rather than buying new things, it's using the stuff I have. So for this one, I have this pack of 8x8 cardstock that I can't even tell you where I got it from. Don't recognize the name of the brand. Obviously clearance rack sale, so who could resist pretty paper? So I'm making a bunch of cards using these 8x8s. One of the things that I did was look up ideas, and one of my go-to is justcrafts.com. She's got a ton of templates that are great for 8x8, 6x6, all the different paper packs. So I kind of use those as inspiration for what I did today. Starts with those 8x8 sheets that I showed you. I've got them cut already. I do have some that are done. So the base of the card, the sheet, well, so take one of the sheets and I cut it in half. So you've got a 4, and then you're going to cut it in 3, 3, and then 1 and 1. So it ends up with multiple panels of 4x3 and 4x1 is what you end up with. And I've matted these with some paper out of my stash. It's actually all Creative Memories cardstock. I don't do a ton of scrapbooking these days, but I have a ton of paper. And so the mats are cut at 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 for these. And then this one is this one's actually small, but it doesn't matter in the end. It is 1 1/2 wide, and I will cut it in half and then mat each end because it will go underneath. So I picked a variety of colors that I thought coordinated with the papers. And I'm going to show you the ones that I've already done. So I've done a few different designs. That one you can do 2 different ways. So I've done it here, where I've taken the paper, matted it, and you can see where you cut that short strip. It allows you to just split it underneath. Now I do back it with some scraps so that you have stability in the paper and it's not wonky. I've used, let's see, these are Pink Fresh Studio. This is from leftovers from a class I did last weekend with them. My sentiments are all from Simon Says Stamp, and I have these pre-done. I do iris boxes, and you can see that I pre-cut and pre-stamp a bunch and have them ready to go. I have a stack off to the side of different sentiments, trying to get a variety. These are a lovely way to do a set of cards to do as a gift. Covers all the bases for people, and you can, you know, easily assemble these. They look lovely. And this is another design. This one is cut a little bit differently. It's all using your 8x8 with no scraps. So it's really simple, and I will link to the ones that Jess has that actually shows you these sketches with the measurements. That'll be in the bio as well, so you can see. These are the waffle flower ones, which I just showed. They're already pre-done. I have a stack of them. The Mother's Day sentiments I really like. They're from one of my favorite sets from Simon Says Stamp. Sorry for the glare on that. This is the Mother's Day tulips. I've had it for a couple of years. The sentiments are terrific. I did a couple of different ways. These are just done on a banner die, which Simon Says Stamp sentiment labels. I use these a ton. Those ones. And I have one more that I'm working on here, but here's 3. And these are done with the same sentiments from that kit, also cut out using an older Ellen Hudson oval set, which I really like. These actually cut, as I point where you can't see, these ones, when you cut them out, you can, it actually leaves a ring as well. So you get a frame, which I did here. You can see the frame goes perfectly with the oval. Same sentiments. And these are stamps that are from Baton. And they're one of their big sets that are layering. And I have a little box Sorry, this is probably going to be noisy here. I'm sure we all have one of these. I don't even think it'll fit in the camera. It's so big. Full of stuff. You know, stuff. Things that I've pre-done, leftover bits and pieces of other projects. And then, of course, you have, you know, the endless amounts of strips and leftovers. I loved all these things to buy them. So now I want to create with them and not let them go to waste. So that's what I'm doing, is incorporating all of those. And I've got one more set that I'm going to put together, and I will have pictures of everything afterwards. So my inspiration for new beginnings, I suppose, is it's a lot of florals, a lot of spring, but I really like the idea of taking, you know, when you have all the lovely bits that you've made and you have things left over, use them. You know, we love them to start, so let's utilize them, use up the things that we have. And, you know, pretty paper is never a waste. I hope you found this helpful and inspirational. I will link to all the products that I can. Okay, I decided that I could do a little bit of a wrap up and show all the cards I made. I have 24 of them. One sheet makes 4 cards, so math. It didn't use a ton of paper. You could probably be a little more paper heavy with it, but you know, we'll give it a run through. I used a lot of bits and pieces that I have already done. We all have bins of this and that, I'm certain. Or it's a good excuse to pull out some of the lovely dies you've never used before, sentiments, customize, birthday specific, which is nice. Mother's Day is coming up, so those are always good to have on hand. Gratitude, never a bad thing. Birthday, encouragement, I'm a big fan of all of those things. And as I said before, I always have lots of pre-done sentiments. This is the foiled ones from Pink Fresh Studio, Simon Says Stamp. This is a set from Simon Says Stamp that does a whole bunch at one go. This is one put together out of the one stamp set, the Tulip. This is Sunny Studios. So these are bits and pieces that I have already done, made for a project that I thought I would use and didn't. Too nice to throw out. You know, we all do that. This is the different pattern using waffle flower, Simon Says Stamp, the Ton, Pink Fresh Studio, mix of all of the things. We all have them. Let's mix them up. Have fun with it. And this is really about me stretching myself with designs using more pattern paper. We all have a lot of it. It's pretty. Let's use it. New beginnings. It's a new beginning to use the things I have. Flowers are always new beginnings. Butterflies are, well, kind of special. And then the last 4. A little bit of this and that. So that's just a quick run through to show you the cards that I made. It took a few hours to do all the cutting, but you end up with a lot of really nice, lovely, who wouldn't like them, handmade love, which is how I think of it. I mean, who wouldn't want to receive a little set of cards like this that cover all of the occasions? You can customize, make them more masculine with different papers, make them more neutral. There's lots of options. I hope you enjoyed, you found this inspirational. Please make sure you hop along and see all the creations that everybody made. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We really appreciate it. Me, my family, we appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful, magical day. Next time.